We'll visit your comments a little bit later, but right now it's a huge trend we are really digging, decorating with natural elements like twigs and branches. This trend has been around for a while, and it is specific to holidays, I think. It pops up around holiday time. It's a great and inexpensive way to decorate.
From spectacular chandeliers to small centerpieces, it's the perfect way to make a big impact on a small budget. All you have to do is just go out and clip some branches out there and you're ready to go. Decorator Christine McKay is here with sort of this spin on this sort of this earthy tradition. I've got twigs in my hair. I keep thinking there's a spider back there, but it's just the chandelier you got going back there.
Well, there are some glue gun remnants.
Oh, yes.
Kind of falling down.
You know, I love what you said about that big impact on small budget, because that's really what it is. Pretty much, you can go in your backyard or your neighbor's backyard. Sorry, Trisha. And cut down branches and make really fill big spaces.
I'm gonna bend down
This is
here.
great.
Yeah, okay,
We'll come down here with you. You're good.
There we are.
But you can fill really big spaces for a low budget. So, for instance, you mentioned the chandelier.
Yeah, I'm looking forward here.
If you stand up, you're okay. It's not attacking you.
Okay,
Stand up right here.
So basically, how I did this is
clear all the way back to here. Here we go.
I just went down by the river by my house, and what you'll want to do is you'll want to get 4 branches of equal length and just attach the corners together. I just used hot glue and then a little bit of jute. And then after you've done that, then you can just add the smaller branches.
Can I point out, the branches you're talking about are these big, thick ones in here. So it's like big supporting thing, not the exterior frilly branches, but the big 4 things.
And one thing I discovered in my branch study for this segment is that there really are different kinds of branches. Like trees that usually have leaves, their branches are going to be thicker, which is good for the stabilizing branches. These smaller ones are great for like smaller trees or flowering plants they're really flexible, they're easy to work with. So once you have your base, you just kind of take the frilly branches right here and you just kind of wrap them around, and they're so flexible, they don't break. It was really easy.
I couldn't tell from a distance, but your base is a square.
It's a square.
Okay, because it kind of takes that circle shape when you wrap, as you said, the frilly branches around.
It does, and I like the square because it's different, but I also like it because it's obviously easier than trying to craft a circle out of straight sticks.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I'm really not a big woodsy person in my home decor. It looked awesome in its natural element, but I wanted to give it that Christmas sparkle, so I spray painted it with metallic paint. I just tied some inexpensive ribbon to tie it to the ceiling, and then these little dangly hangers right here.
They're gorgeous.
They are $2 Christmas ornaments from Walmart.
Stop.
Seriously, this with the ribbon, the paint, everything under $20.
Will we know what we're talking about when we ask for the dangly hangers?
Dangly hangers will be found in the dangly hanger aisle. No, just the Christmas ornament aisle. So perfect.
This is killer cute. I'm begging Christine to let me take it home. In your formal living room.
I think my husband, would have an issue with that. He feels that he's not very trendy, boring, whatever.
He'd be more than happy to let it go, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I might have to give it to my neighbor since I stole her branches. He owns part of it. Just kidding. Okay, the one on the end. Once again, this is just an example that you can spray paint them any color to match your decor. So it's really just universal. This is great. I tried to go like some like Thanksgiving colors. So you can spray paint them. This right here is a great technique because basically you can leave the branches in the natural element, and you can just decorate them with beads, or did that lovely thing just behind me fall?
We'll show you in a second. Something that Christine's been working on all morning long, hanging the Christmas stockings, and the branches fell. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it. But what's great about this is I actually just purchased this pre-made to save some time.
I was going to say, you did not glue these individually on the
Brooke, you can. All you do is you just take...
Sure, you could.
You can do anything. You could walk to China if you really wanted to.
But I have a great technique for doing it if you want to. Simply spray it with a really heavy-duty spray adhesive. Then you can take rock salt and pound it with a hammer, strain it to get all of the smaller particles out, and just sprinkle them over the top, and there you go. You got some beautiful branches. I love that. Love it.
Yeah.
And I spray painted the pine cones. Now with this, I used the snow spray paint because I kind of wanted it to give that effect. I wouldn't do that. I would use spray paint because the snow kind of fell off in the vase. But that was really fun. You'll notice on the bottom, if you don't have branches nearby, you can actually purchase pre-made branches are all the rage in every home decor store.
Pre-made branches? They sell pre-made branches?
Brooke and Darren, wow. But they sell prefab grab branches that you don't have to go out and cut down. I purchased this little tree down here on the bottom from Robert's Crafts, and it's great because you could hang little Christmas ornaments on it, pictures, use it for all different holidays, and it's easy to pack away and it's not going to break. It's a little more stable. So,
okay, what's next?
Okay, this right here is a great, once again, simple project that's going to give you some impact.
Did you make that?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, but you could make it. Okay.
Yeah, I actually purchased this.
Sorry,
this segment.
I called you out.
No. I actually purchased this at Quilted Bear, and it was, I think it was about $40. However, you could just, and I love it just the way it is, but that's just an idea that you can just take smaller branches and mold them into whatever you want. You could do like a tall, how they have like the wheat sheaths that, you know, that have a bow on it and you use for centerpieces. You could do something like that with sticks. You could do something like that. You could spray it with a different paint color. So just, you can do all sorts of things on a low budget. Once again, you could also purchase, you know, pre-made, you know, branch things. This is a gorgeous plate that just has a tree stenciled on it. There's all sorts of, you know, frames and just things to bring that natural element in. This right here could be a really fun little neighbor gift because it costs about $1.50. I simply took one branch, I drilled a hole into those little wooden plaques that you can purchase, and I spray painted it silver and then just added the jewels to it. So great little decoration or a little neighbor gift.
Very clever. What about this one to your left?
This right here, it's just another example of the one that we were talking about before, that you can just gather the branches together, tie it with a ribbon, and add Christmas ornaments. Cheap, or, you know, inexpensive, but really fun look and fills a great space.
Easy way to put a little pop of something.
Exactly. Okay, this last one right here, this is something that I really liked the way it turned out. It was really fun, really simple. I took the taller stick branches that are from a leaf tree. I just sprayed a little bit with white spray paint, not much. I wanted to give it kind of that whitewash.
So you can still see through the
Yeah, so you can kind of see through it. And right now, all the rage with natural elements is butterflies, and especially silhouette butterflies. And so I just cut out on some damask paper and some text paper, just some great butterflies using my Cricut, and put it onto the tree, put it in a great vase. And, you know, this cost me less than $10. I think, and I got the vase actually at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was $15, 50% off. So
I'm going to reach behind you for the last project right here. This is the one that fell down, but it was really cool.
Okay, this idea I got from Apartment Therapy. It's the coolest website for people that don't have a lot of space, or maybe that you don't have a mantle. Simply take a branch, paint it, and you can hang your stockings from it, and there you go.
Cool.
How simple.
Christine, you're darling. Thank you so much. Projects equally as darling. Check out Christine's blog for more detailed instructions on all of these cool projects. We'll link you there from our website, kmckdesigns.com.
How long do I have to keep holding this?
I think you're good.
Okay. We finished that one?
I think you're good.
Good. Okay, when we come back, we're going to be heading over to Joey Little Project. We're going to combine teacups and power tools. I was practicing this in the back, learning how to drill a hole in a teacup and then make it stack up into a really cool lamp.
A do-it-yourself version of the Anthropology original. Next on Studio 5.